I don't take you as a religious dog. I know you said that we're skating on thin ice with this one, but look, I just think that some of the things that we've talked about just need to be discussed with the people. And, I'm going to do it anyway, and you're going to be supportive, aren't you? That's exactly what I thought. So look, you guys know me, and if I see it, then I have to call it. And something's been bugging me for some time, and that is, look, Candus and Don, they went to the church for quite a while. I've been told, little birdie told me, that they'd been going to the church for around 2.5 years. That's how long they had been attending and part of the congregation. And look, I see the church. When people say to me, what do you think? If you'd never been to the church, what do you think? And I think of it as a place where people can go and they can familiarise themselves with the words of God and be surrounded by people who are godlike. And then I have to ask myself another question. That is, if you class these people as godlike people and you're surrounded by godlike people, then why is it that when your child goes missing, they are the first people to throw you straight under the bus? Because that's what they did. Members of this congregation, now, you remember, we saw the videos of Summer running around, seemingly running about all over the place, not really under control of her parents because one of them was asleep. Again, that was caught on film. I'm sure that was accidental. I'm sure at the point where they were filming Candus, it wasn't for any other reason than the camera had got stuck in air, because sometimes the particles and molecules are thick and you can't get the camera to move. So it looked like that they were purposefully filming Candus in a position that would make her appear to be a bad mother. And then later on they put that online. And again, look, I'm sure that wasn't for the purpose of trying to point the finger and say, look, bad person, daughter's gone missing, and look. Do you know what I mean? Because I'd have to think to myself, why would you do that? Why would these people who would have considered this family as part of their congregation do that to them? Why would they do it to them? Up until someone went missing. Now, Candus was liking and hearting comments on Robin's Facebook. So she considered Robin a part of her life enough to be looking at what Robin was posting on social media and reacting to it. And Candus doesn't do that with everybody, but she did it with Robin, like David Dotson would be doing it with Robin as well. I'm not saying that there's anything going on there. I'm just pointing out that Candus weren't the only one, but you get what I'm saying. But look, after Summer went missing, we know that one of the first calls that Candus made was to Robin. And you then have to think to yourself, well, right, so before Summer goes missing, Candus likes Robin. And side note here, because I'm getting funny looks, we're not saying that Robin has had anything to do with this, and there's certain things that, even though that'll seem like I'm not. The fact that Don says about seeing Summer again in the resurrection, and one of the most recent posts on Robin's Facebook is really sort of insinuating on the resurrection, and she's had a period of time off social media. I know she's had a death in the family, I believe one of her parents, which I am very, very sorry for, by the way. That's a side note to this, but I'm very sorry for your loss. But look, so this couple, Don and Candus, I believe they held Robin in high regard. High regard that after she went missing, that kind of went. Now, Tim Mullen, he's gone the other way. He don't seem to have spoken to her at all before this, but then after it, he's kind of now liking her posts and stuff like that. I'm sure that Tim Mullen is just... We'll find out more about him, won't we? We'll find out more about him. Don't you worry, we're on it. But look, that was all this video was about. It's about, look, why would a church seemingly want to throw part of the congregation under the bus? If they deem them unfit or needing help, then why didn't they help them? Why didn't they try and guide them through any difficulties they were having? Did they try? Maybe they did. Maybe you'd like to comment down below and say, I was part of the congregation, we did try and help, and we just couldn't. I don't know. But look, that's a fact. They kind of were part of a congregation that seemingly threw them under the bus, and these are God-like people. They're people who should be into forgiveness and all that, and caring for one another, and preaching the words of God. And I don't think... I've read the Bible today, all of it, and I couldn't see anything about throwing people under the bus. No mention of that at all. I might have missed it. I will check again. But no, I'd just like to know why the church and the people within that congregation thought the best thing to do was leak videos making them out to look bad people, and why they did that. I'll catch you all in the next one.